So you're looking to upgrade your squad, but you don't have the 100k MT like I showed you guys in the last video on this, and because you liked it so much, I said, you know what, why not, let's shrink it down a little bit more and give you guys the best cards you can pick up right now on both gens for less than 50,000 MT. I got 10 cards right here that you guys are for sure gonna love. We got some guards, we got some forwards. I think we have a big man or two, hopefully, but it's a little weak around there. So if you are excited, hit that like button down below and comment if there's any other cards that you like at this position. And if you want me to keep going, I can do, you know, the best cards you can pick up on the auction house. I can do some even cheaper ones like below 10k MT. You have to let me know and I'll for sure get it out. Before we get fully into this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we do have a message from the sponsor of today's video. If you need your 12-0 unlimited domination, TTO, or even more services grinded, go contact Rose NBA on Twitter right now at twitter.com/r6creditssell. Link in the description down below. And now that we got that all covered, we can start with the guy that I not really numbered in the list, but the guy that I have, I guess, written first on the list, and it is going to be one of these beautiful glitched Dark Matters in Ben Wallace. Now, this Ben Wallace is kind of like a hit or miss card for a lot of people, but I really like him as like a power forward kind of option, depending on, I guess, what you personally are looking for. He's 6'9", and Ben Wallace is one of those cards that I just think hits different when it comes to his defensive ability. Just always is out there playing defense. He has every single Hall of Fame badge in defense. He has a 99 block and steal and interior defense with a 98 perimeter, 99 in both reboundings. He's lightning quick, has jump shot 37 on very quick, which is the same jumper as Bill Walton and Andre Miller. I guess that's not really a way to sell it too much. But if you just look at the massive amounts of badges that he's got out here, the fact that when he comes onto the court, he is going to make a massive difference for you when it comes to just all-around defense. I think you gotta love it. Plus, he is an amazing slasher, hits a lot of threes. He just is a little bit weak in the playmaking, but we're literally talking about a Ben Wallace that can shoot threes. It's unreal. As a power forward, I think it's a great option for really anybody just to have on the squad. The next one on the list is one that is lightning cheap, and it is the Dark Matter ANTAWN JAMISON, who is basically invincible LeBron, but for 50k MT. He's 6'8", has the Dante Exum base just like LeBron, and we can see basically 90 plus in every single stat. He can dunk like crazy, he can shoot the 3-ball, which you're looking for. He's got the defense, 95 block, 89 steal, 95 perimeter, and 94 interior. He's got lightning quick speed. Doesn't look like his stats are too great against a 99 all-stat bull, but you know, it is what it is. And he has 56 Hall of Fame badges, which is less than 10 less than invincible, but has some more gold badges as well, which is awesome. You can see it. I mean, my man's got the defense, he's got the shooting, he's got the scoring, you know, inside the paint and all that sort of stuff. He can even play make pretty well. But the big thing is that we have the Dante Exum jump shot base. If you aren't trying to pick up the Team USA LeBron or the Invincible LeBron because they're expensive, and you just want a nice version of them that you could use that does the exact same things, but for significantly cheaper, you got this ANTAWN JAMISON, who is an absolute abuse. He's a beast of a card and is super fun just to run around with and just straight up score, because he is a bucket getter. The next guy on my list is one of the most slept on cards I think all year when he's been out, in Dark Matter OG Anunoby. Anytime we have had an OG card, I think it's awesome, and maybe I'm a little bit biased because his gold card carried me through that Invincible challenge. He is a beautiful 6'8" power forward, small forward, but running at that small forward. He has jump shot 76, which is that Killian Hayes jumper. It is lightning fast, kind of reminds me of like a base 98 almost. And if you look at it, I keep messing up when I'm trying to click. He has a 96 3-point shot, an 80 standing, you know, 95 driving dunk. He's got the playmaking with the Curry slide and all that sort of stuff. He's got amazing defense, awesome rebounding, and awesome speed with a bunch of Hall of Fame badges. Now, the reason that I love this OG Anunoby card when maybe some people are saying that he's not the greatest is because that jump shot 76 is a lightning fast jumper. It's just one of those that I've got really good with the timing. I've really just been able to knock down, and it makes his OG just an absolute demon. Plus, his defense is great. He kind of feels similar, like defensive ability, to a Kawhi Leonard or something like that if you were going to be using him, and I absolutely love it. If you haven't tried out an OG card before, or any card with jump shot 76, same as like Killian Hayes, you should try it. It is absolutely amazing, and it makes his OG Anunoby a super slept on demon. But like 50k MT, it doesn't really get too much better than that. Next on the list is still a card that I am mind blown is below 50 KMT, and it is Dark Matter Radioactive TRACY McGrady. Trade brick base on a very quick at 6'8" at the 2 guard. Do I really need to say more? This one has a 99 3-point shot at mid-range because of his shoe. 99 driving dunk. Obviously, he's got playmaking. He's got good defense as well. Plus, T-Mac is a 6'8" guy with always one of the best player builds in the game. He has amazing speed already. Sadly, 41 Hall of Fame badges, which is a little low for a Dark Matter, but he has all the things you need. But look at that, pick dodger, clamps, and intimidator. He's got Hall of Fame blinders, so he's a great next gen card. He has deep threes, and he has stability finisher, quick first step, and things like that just to help you out. All around, T-Mac is one of the most versatile shooting guards you can run in the game, and you can see this one right here, diamond shoe that boosts a 3-point shot for 50 KMT, and if you don't want that, you can get some for as low as 40K without anything on them, which is just absolutely amazing. When it comes to pure value cards, this T-Mac is one of the best in the game, especially for next-gen people. And if you aren't a next-gen people, as I said last time, there is DEMAR, DEROZAN's glitch card, who is the current-gen version of TRACY McGrady with the trade break base on very quick, sadly 1 inch shorter, but you won't even notice it, I promise, and everything that TRACY McGrady has, plus maybe a little bit more. He has a 99 midi, 95 3-point shot, an 80 standing, 98 driving dunk. His playmaking is great, mixed with all of the best dribbling animations, 80 block, 88 steal, 93 perimeter, 83 interior, and amazing speed with 40 Hall of Fame badges, 1 less there, but a bunch of golds, and again, has all the key things that we need. Pick dodger, clamps, intimidator, posterizer, deep threes and circus threes right there, slithery, downhill, and quick first step. So we're going to be playing defense, we're going to be shooting with one of the best bases and most easy bases to time in the game with that trade break jumper, and then he can get to the basket and dunk on everybody, which is absolutely amazing. If you love the trade break base, if you wanted a TRACY McGrady who is super cheap, but is going to be, I guess, better for current gen because he doesn't have blinders, DEMAR DEROZAN's the way to go. And again, you can see it right there, 50K MT for some of them. A few of them you can get for Diamond Contract, Diamond Shoe for a little bit higher. Here we go, Diamond Shoe, 46K. Like, just absolutely great value cards. Also has some extra Hall of Fame badges. Definitely recommend picking them up if you're looking for like a 2 guard, even as a starter, or a bench piece. DEMAR, T-Mac, some great options out there. Next is a card that I was mind-boggled. It was below 50 KMT. This one that I'm looking at right here is 40,000 with nothing on it, and he is 6'10" LAMAR ODOM, a point guard, small forward, who I kind of put on this list because I think even if you can't curry slide and stuff like that, like you can't do on current gen, I think this LAMAR ODOM as a small forward option is absolutely amazing. As a PG, he's great, especially on next gen, and as a small forward option, he is great, I think, all around. It is kind of slept on that he can play that small forward great. He's basically a 6'10" Paul George with that jumper on very quick. He has awesome post game. He's got a good 3-point shot of a 92, 90 standing, 95 driving dunk. He has amazing playmaking. His defense is great, 90 steal and block with a 92 perimeter and a 92 interior, 90 in both reboundings and 94 in everything speed. Then we have 56 Hall of Fame badges, even has post Hall of Fame badges like post spin. He can break ankles and play make with the best of them. He can play defense all around, and obviously a guy that's 6'10" is going to be playing defense better than you would, I guess, traditionally get with some shorter guys. He's an amazing rebounder. His offensive game with that, Paul George base being one of the best 3-point shooting jumpers just in the game, especially off catch, is going to be great. And his finishing ability is absolutely insane with that just super long wingspan and, again, being 6'10". So if you're a fan of that Paul George base, like on a Cameron Red or something like that, and you would love to have just a nice option in there, maybe at the PG, maybe at the small forward, I think this LAMAR ODOM is a great option. And again, you can pick some nice ones up with shoes and contracts for around 50 KMT, which is absolutely a steal if you ask me. The next guy on our list is Wendell Carter Jr., the 6'10", beautiful center power forward, who I think definitely works better as a power forward. But the great thing about Wendell Carter Jr. is he has the Danilo Gallinari jumper on very quick, which is the same jumper as Gervin, Shaq, Detlef Schrempf, Danilo Gallinari himself, and Boris Diaw. Very few players have it on very quick, and it is one of the best jumpers. So when a card has it, you want it. Plus, on next gen, he can curry and things like that, which is, or he can't curry, so he's kind of like the both on, I get the same on both generations, what I was trying to get at. He also has a great post game if you're somebody who likes that. He's a 93 3-point shot with a 94 midi mixed with that absolutely money base and Danilo Gallinari, and you're probably not going to miss much with Wendell Carter. Then you have amazing playmaking if you want it, a 98 block and 96 interior, 84 in both steal and perimeter, 98s in both rebounding, and he's lightning quick for a guy that's going to be playing a power forward position with 53 Hall of Fame badges and not a single one that you're really going to be missing because he has Hall of Fame clamps, intimidator, rebound chaser, range extender / deep threes, showtime, giant slayer, all the like, honestly. which is just absolutely amazing. He has so many badges. Is only missing 5 total badges on current gen and 5 total badges on next gen, which is amazing. Just loading them up with the badges, and it makes this Wendell Carter Jr. I think one of the best all around, power forward options. If you don't have like a Bill Russell or something like that, I think this Wendell can be a pretty good substitution for him. And even then, if you don't mind having some shorter centers, it can be a decent option there, but I much prefer him running as a power forward option, in my opinion. Next is an absolute sleeper pick in Dark Matter Magic Johnson, the Pantheon Team USA one, because he is absolutely insane. 6'9", and he is literally just a slightly worse version of his Invincible. As you can see it, we have almost 90 plus in every single stat. A 94 3-point shot, 96 mid-range, 85 standing, 90 driving dunk, 98 in everything playmaking, a 90 block, a 93 steal, 96 perimeter, 93 interior, amazing rebounding, 97s in all the speeds, and 57 Hall of Fame badges. The only thing that's bad about Magic is he has a really awkward release. So if that's not really something you're looking for or just don't really enjoy, that could take it away a little bit. But the thing that I love about Magic Johnson is he just has that it factor on defense. I don't really know how to describe it, but if you use the Alex Shepard, Kawhi Leonard, you know what I'm talking about. There's just certain cards in 2K that just play defense better than others for whatever reason, and Magic Johnson is one of those cards. Plus, he has some of the best dribbling animations in the game. He's one of the cheesiest cards in the game, and when you do get used to the jumper, I think he can be absolutely amazing. So when it comes to budget PGs, it really doesn't get better than Magic. Every single year, Magic is one of the best PGs, and it really hasn't changed this year. I love him, and I highly recommend him to anybody that's looking for a point guard, especially below 50K. And if Magic Johnson doesn't suit your style, Brandon Roy is here to say hello with his trade break base on very quick, that mean mug little smirk out there, and a 6'6" height, which is amazing. Not really too much of a post game, so there's that, but a 98 midi and 3-point shot mixed with, again, one of the best bases in the game with that trade break base. It's going to be a great time. Plus, his slashing is out of this world. His playmaking is great. His defense, honestly, is a little bit lackluster when I'm actually using him in game, so I will say that. Definitely more of an offensive heavy card. Rebounding is good, and his speed is absolutely amazing. 58 Hall of Fame badges, which obviously at this point is becoming a little bit standard, but when you use this Brandon Roy, he's just absolutely gorgeous. I have a gameplay with him on my channel, and I highly recommend him to anybody that's looking for just a great all-around point guard. I've seen some people kind of slander this Brandon Roy a little bit because, he's 6'6" instead of 6'8" like T-Mac. It'll be fine. He's going to be a great card. He's going to be super fun, and because there isn't a PG T-Mac quite yet, this Brandon Roy is probably the best option you can get. There's a PG T-Mac. I'm tripping. We just got a PG T-Mac. But if you don't want to go for that super expensive one, he's like 170-ish K. You can get this Brandon Roy for less than 40, and it'll be a great time. Plus, there's some ones with diamond shoes, diamond contracts, things like that, which is always going to be a great time. And the last guy on our list benefiting from being on the, I think, Triple Threat online boards the entire weekend is Dark Matter DeAndre Ayton. This card is stupid cheap for how good he actually plays in game, and I think he's one of those cards you got to pick up and try out if you are a extreme budget player, because DeAndre Ayton is 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan, has jump shot 112 on very quick, which is kind of like his signature jumper. The only other card that has it of any meaning, I guess, is the Opal Peyton Pritchard. So there's that. And he has a shifty dribble style, which is always going to be great. Allow him to speed boost like crazy. Has an amazing post game. All of those are 97s. Got a 95 midi, 89 3-point shot, which is more than enough, especially with a coach boost. 95 standing and driving dunk. So this Ayton is not getting stopped when he goes to the paint. Has amazing ball handle. If you want to, play point Ayton, it's an option. 95 block, 80 steal, 90 perimeter, and a 97 interior with 97 to both rebounding and lightning quick speed. And when it comes to being a center, he is amazing, especially compared to Coach Sauce to the Gumbo. And then when we go ahead and check out the badges, obviously he has 59 of them Hall of Fame. He has every single finishing badge Hall of Fame minus teardropper, every single shooting badge Hall of Fame besides slippery off ball and steady shooter, and has every single defensive badge Hall of Fame besides off ball pass and pick dodger, which he has on gold. So it's a great time. This DeAndre Ayton basically is an invincible DeAndre Ayton. I doubt we get one, so this is probably the best version we'll have, and this card is literally going for 30k MT or less, which is an absolute steal for how great he is. And you can see some diamond contract, diamond shoe ones are all popping about, but this Ayton is an absolute beast and an absolute snag of a pickup if you can't get, a James Wiseman or something like that. Great option, and he's super cheap. I think the cheapest card on this list which is awesome. So that's what we have for our best cards below 50k MT. If you got a little bit more of a budget and you want to see some of the other cards that I'm shouting out for below 100k MT, that will be linked in the description down below. You can check that one out and, you know, get all around great budget squad. If you want to see like a full squad builder of the best budget cards you can pick up, let me know down in the comment section below, and I could definitely make that work for you. I can put out a video tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. Like the video if you did enjoy. Comment down below what you guys think of this list, if there are any other budget cards you guys have and want to shout out so you can help some other people watching the video, and hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. We are on that road to 15k subscribers. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.